Welcome to Founding Famous. I am your host, Kelly Northlee. Each week we are showcasing different businesses, nonprofits, historic homes, and people making a difference in our community. Today I am with Amanda, the owner of Stitches N Tyme in Oakfield, to discuss what she's doing out here in Oakfield.
Yeah, hi Kelly.
Hey, nice to meet you. I love this shop. It's very warm, very inviting when you walk in.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about how you got into this.
Yeah, I am a serial crafter and I love all things crafting. I've been a small business owner for about 4 years, and over the summer, the quilt shop came for sale. I lived nearby and it felt like the perfect fit. So we officially jumped on board about 2 weeks ago, and it's been a great journey so far.
Yeah. What has happened in that 2 weeks? What are you guys working on right now?
Yeah, so we did a total rearrange of the shop and a refresh. It's really bright and sunny in here. And we also have hired 2 new quilting teachers. So in the new year, we're really excited to offer more classes, more introductory type classes for sewing and quilting. And we're just excited to have this shop be a community for people who love to craft.
Yeah, and even this morning you had a couple of ladies in. They were talking about what they were doing.
Yes.
And then Donna, the previous owner, correct?
Yes.
Said that she was working on someone's machine, or her husband.
Yes.
She said her husband does that. So you guys do, you facilitate fixing the machines that you offer here too, correct?
Absolutely. We offer the full line of Pfaff sewing machines and embroidery machines. And then we also have an in-house service department, which is very rare in the sewing machine world. So we have people from all over the state, some people even from around the country, that bring their machine here specifically to get fixed because they know it's in good hands. So.
Okay. And it really gives you that unique opportunity to service and help a lot of people.
Yes. It's a big investment when you're buying a sewing machine, so we want people to know that they can bring it here for life and get the service they need.
So you guys are doing classes in the upcoming year, and you're looking to do some like sewing 101
Yes.
and kind of basic classes as well.
Exactly.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we have a full line of embroidery classes that Donna, the previous owner, has been running and has been very successful with, and we hope to expand on those. Those classes are really more for more experienced sewers.
Right.
So we're trying to open up for some of those entry-level people that want to get into the hobby.
Right. And just don't know where to begin.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
It can be overwhelming. I'm one of those people who I pick up a craft or I pick up something, and there's so much information out there that you don't know where to begin. So having a hands-on class sounds like such a fantastic opportunity for people to learn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you do a lot with obviously quilting and stitching.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you guys do? You have a couple other things I saw throughout here.
Really any type of like sewing notions or supplies. Okay. We are really well known around the state for having just gorgeous Christmas fabrics that are hard or you can't find anywhere else. So we get a lot of visitors specifically looking for those Christmas fabrics. And my husband also does a few laser engraving gifts like mugs and things that we offer in the shop. But our primary focus here is crafting overall.
Yeah. What would you say that your favorite thing to craft would be?
I really love just like picking out the fabrics, seeing how the pattern comes together, and putting like your own stamp on it. So that part is super fun to me.
Just the creative outlet of it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. So, and you have a regular clientele that meets often, and you guys do some stitching together?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah, so Donna has 3 classes of ladies that meet every month at different times throughout the month, and they bring their machines, and every month Donna has a project for them, and they learn new skills. So those will continue as well throughout the rest of this year and then into the new year.
Yeah, and that's a great social interaction, like just a fun opportunity to meet with people doing the same thing.
Absolutely. That's honestly what crafting is all about to us, especially at the shop, is that sense of community and, let's learn this new skill together and show off these cool things we're making.
Yep. My grandma, this is kind of a throwback, but she used to be in something called the Stitch and Bitch Club.
Oh,
where you
I love it.
would sit down and, quilt or stitch or do some sort of craft and just kind of, talk and vent and have that space where you can just have some friends around and chat. So.
Absolutely. This is maybe a little inappropriate, but I'll share. I was previously married and my husband passed away. That's how I met our mutual friend, because she also had a husband that passed away. And when I met those friends, I call them my widow friends, we were all in our, anywhere from like 22 was the youngest person to like mid 30s was the oldest person in our group. And we were all kind of like re-entering the dating field at the same time. And so we called ourselves the Widhoes. And now my husband, that we're involved in the sewing community, he's been saying, oh, are you going to call your sewing friends your Sohos? And I kind of love that, but I haven't asked them about that yet. So
that is so funny though,
Yes.
but it's fitting. It's fitting. It's not, yeah, that's pretty cute. I love that.
Yeah.
And it's a good connection.
Exactly.
It's that conversation and having those people, which is what this is clearly about. And you guys have this room back here. You guys can't see it, but there's a really cool room back here where they do their classes and crafting and a good workspace
Absolutely.
for people.
Yep.
You have the classes that you're doing next year. One of the big things is the Christmas materials, which you
Yes.
guys have an abundance of, and they're beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful. Anything that you would say to someone who's looking to get into this kind of craft?
Like I said, we're going to have a lot of like entry level classes in the new year where you can, for a really small investment, just like, $30, $40, come to a class, see if you like it, learn some new skills. And then if you do, there's so many places you can take those skills. Right. So, I would encourage people just to give us a try and see if they like it. And you can, kind of test your own creativity at a low cost and then decide if you want to invest in the hobby more.
Right. It's like your entry level to get addicted to crafting.
Yes,
now, so be
gateway
careful.
drug into quilting.
Yep, it's how they get you. But it's fun.
Yes.
It's a great thing to do and a great outlet. I was saying it's like working out for some people.
Absolutely.
It's just a stress relief.
Absolutely.
Really good thing. So you've been in business or you've taken over the business for about 2 weeks or so. I know it's probably kind of hard to say, but are there any hurdles that you had in just getting into it or any struggles that you had even in your other businesses around?
I think as a small business owner, it can feel like the world expects you to have all the answers right away. And, I've just had to remind myself, like, you'll figure it out. Not all of the problems need to be solved today. And just giving yourself that grace that, like, it does all work out and you don't have to figure it out today. So that can be overwhelming at times, but you just have to keep reminding yourself of that.
Yep. And you have a great team in place
Absolutely.
here to help you. So that helps significantly.
Absolutely.
I'm sure.
Yes.
And anything that you would say to someone who maybe is looking to move to the area and doesn't know a lot about what we have to offer?
Oh, yeah. Oakfield is my dream community. I grew up in Washington, D.C. when I was a kid, and then I lived and graduated from high school in the Madison area. Oakfield only has about 1,000 people, but the school system is so fantastic. It's a small community, but they're really supportive, and I'm excited to be a part of the community more in a bigger way. So, yeah, I would encourage people to check out Oakfield because it's such a hidden gem. People don't really even know we exist a lot of times.
And it's not far out of Fond du Lac. It took me like 10 minutes to get here from where I was at, so it's not
Absolutely.
outside. And you do a little bit with some businesses in Fond du Lac and just growing and connecting as well. So
Yes.
Very supportive of the community around us too.
Absolutely. We want to be a cheerleader for the other businesses that are trying their hardest just like we're trying our hardest. And there's a great local community both in Oakfield and in Fond du Lac. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Just growing together.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me today
Yeah.
and telling me about your business. If someone is looking to follow you, where would they find you?
Yeah, we're on Facebook at Stitches N Tyme. And then we also have a website, stitchesntyme.com.
Okay.
So check us out there. And we'd love to have you on our email list or stop by and check us out at one of our events.
Yeah, awesome. And if you're looking to follow me, you can follow me on the Kelly Northlee. And of course, my website is kellynorthlee.com. Appreciate you guys tuning in today.